Hello, my name is Madalene Witterholt, and I'm an attorney with the Tulsa office of Crowe and Dunleavy. Just like COVID-19 spreads, so do lawsuits. From California to Illinois to New York, we have seen over 300 employer-based lawsuits relating to COVID-19. I'm going to talk about two of those cases today. The first will have to do with the New York State Court Officers Association, and the second will have to do with our friends at McDonald's. Now let's talk about the New York State Court Officers Association. They sued just about everybody they could find, and what they sued them for was that they believed that they were not being provided proper personal protective equipment, and the court system was not sanitizing the courtrooms and the hallways and such. That lawsuit was filed on July 1st. We don't know what the outcome's going to be, so stay tuned. Now, the next lawsuit, which we have to discuss, is a lawsuit where several McDonald's employees asked for an injunction and a class action certification in Chicago, Illinois, against their local McDonald's. And let me tell you what McDonald's did to protect their employees under the General Duty Clause. They had 59 pages in policies and procedures and how-tos. They had routine training. They told people to stand 6 feet apart. They had regular hand washing required. They provided masks. They provided signage. They even had given out over 100 million, this is McDonald's corporate, 100 million gloves to McDonald's employees. There were signs everywhere that said, keep your mask on, stay 6 feet apart, etc. Well, after 4 days of hearings, with testimony both from employees, managers, as well as from experts, this is what the court decided. The court said, oh, McDonald's, you were very, very close, but you missed it just a bit. They said that McDonald's did not strictly enforce the mask wearing policy, and that they needed to retrain employees on proper social distancing. Because some employees thought that if you stood 6 feet apart for 10 minutes, you could take your mask off and continue to speak to your coworker. Obviously not true. And then another employee said, well, I saw the sign about the 6 feet, but I didn't pay any attention to it and didn't read about the masks and the gloves. And most troubling to me was the allegation that certain managers were telling employees to stay, quote, mum about any violations that they saw of the program. But at the end of the day, we have a corporate giant like McDonald's doing the very best they could, and it still boils down to what every single policy and procedure boils down to. No policy, no procedure is worth the paper it's printed on if it's not enforced and the employees don't understand it. Thank you again for joining us today. I'm Madalene Witterholt at Crowe and Dunleavy. Please feel free to email me or anyone else at the firm regarding this very exciting issue. Have a great day.